Hello, um, welcome back for another video. This video is going to be about me doing Facebook Live. I've started doing a couple of lives once a week now, so I just want to film this live so people can see it on another platform as well. But I just want to show you what goes, into me doing this, and the reason that I'm doing it is because my life coach suggested I'd done this because I struggle with confidence and confidence speaking in front of people. So now I'm not talking about big crowds of 500, but it's like if there's a meeting, if I have to give a presentation, a lot of times I'd put it off and I wouldn't do it. So I've started doing a couple of Facebook Lives because it's nice and easy and it's building up the confidence for it. So in a few minutes time we're going to start this, and I just put a couple of notes down here, and it won't take that long. They're usually about 10 minutes long, but it's just enough for me to build up the confidence and for me to show myself that I can do it. So I hope you enjoy this video. I hope you enjoy the content that I'm going to read about, and yeah, maybe if you struggle with confidence, then maybe this is something that you could try as well. So we'll fast forward now because there's still 5 minutes until this starts, and then yeah, let's go and have some fun. Okay, so just about to go live now, so enjoy the presentation. Hello everybody, and thank you for tuning in, everybody who's going to tune in. I'm back for another week, another discussion. I enjoyed it last week so much. I thought I'd do it again, and so yeah. Last week I spoke about happiness and your true happiness, where you can really find your happiness. Is it's got to be in line with your core values, and it's got to come from internal solutions, not external solutions. And yeah, if you can get your happiness in line with your core values, then you will be happy. I had some positive feedback from that, and people enjoyed it. So decided to do it again this week. And this week I want to speak about mission statements. Now, first of all, I want us to do just a little exercise. It's going to sound a bit dark, but stick with me on this. Imagine it's your funeral and you can see and hear everything that people are saying. Now, with your life how it is, just try to imagine what all these different people will be speaking about: your family, your friends, your children, your loved ones, your work colleagues. Just imagine what the things they may be saying about you, even if it's positive, even if it's negative. Just have a think about it, and then think about what you'd like them to be saying. how you would like people to remember you, especially like your kids and your family, best friends. So, once you've had a think about this, then, just remember what you thought. So now I want to get on to the main subject, that is mission statements. Now, a lot of people, when they hear about mission statements, they automatically think of businesses, organizations, projects, because they all have mission statements, and this is very true. They do, and it's a very important part of businesses and organizations. Like a mission statement will say, why the business has been set up, what it's going to be doing, where it wants to get to, what other things, all the goals it's got, all the customers that it wants to have, and pretty much where it's going to operate from. And these are all really important things. It builds a map for that organization, or project, business, whatever. It's a map. It shows them where they go and how they can get there. Now, if an organization doesn't have a mission statement, then it just bounces from one idea to the other, trying to find a bit of success. They haven't got any, no real idea of where they're going, how they're going to get there. No goals. It seems like there's no real reason for that organisation to be going, to be working, and it's just going through the motions. Now, that organisation that I just described, does that sound like your life? Because at one stage it did sound like mine. I just felt like I was just going through the motions. I was just going from like one thing to the other, trying to find some success. And, I just sleep, work. Work, I'd have some success at work, lovely family, good friends, but it was that's all I was doing, just going through the motions. And then, I started going to medieval festivals, so I'd be sleeping, festivals, work, sleep, work, just repeating it all. I was happy, yeah, because I was going to these festivals, but, still, I didn't seem to have any map in my life. It was just floating around, just going through the motions. And then, one of my good friends, Yakin Mystery, he posted on Facebook about mission statements. I found it very interesting, and I thought, oh, why not? I'll give it a go. And it was the start of the year, so I thought I'll do a mission statement for the whole year. So I wrote down, all the things that I wanted to achieve by the end of the year, in what part of my life it was going to be in, was it going to be in my personal life, was it going to be family life, was it going to be, work related, hobbies, whatever. I wrote it down, and I wrote down how I wanted to get there. Now, you can do mission statements for any type of duration. It can be years, it can be days, months, weeks, whatever. So yeah, you just gotta write it out, and a really important thing is you've got to stick to it. Now, my mission statement really helped me out. It gave me some direction, goals. It was my map. And then if I ever had to make any decisions about anything, I could refer to my mission statement. I'll give you an example. You want to go out for a meal with your friends, or you do have the chance to progress closer to your goal. Maybe there's something you can write, you can listen to. Maybe there's a course or something you can, an online course you can join in with. So you can use it. You can look at that. Well, that's my goal. That's what I want to get to. Now, I'm not saying that going for the meal with your friends is wrong, but you have to live with the consequences. If that's more important for you, then that's good. But if you do choose to go for the meal with your friends, then afterwards don't be saying, well, I haven't reached my goals. You've got to stick. You've got to have commitment. And a very important thing, you've got to put the first things first. Now, you've got to put the important things first. Your goals are the most important things. Put them first. Going for a meal with your friends is fun, for today, for tonight. But that's it. After that, you're no close to your goals. You've got to put the first things first. And then, there's a very important quote I want to say to let you know. Successful people do what failures don't like to do. They don't like to do it either, but they see the importance of doing it. So, even if something comes up that you don't really want to do, but it's going to get you to your end goal, just, you've got to do it. There's so many successful people in the world, especially in the world of sports, over the years, Muhammad Ali, Michael Jordan, Lewis Hamilton, everything they would have decided to do in life would have been for them to get to their goals. They wouldn't have chosen to go and have a meal with their friends rather than practice. They would have chose everything that was important for to reach their goals. And when you do make these decisions, make sure you're guided by your values rather than the desires of the moment. Now, your values, your goals are based on your values. So rather than choosing a quick happiness now, choose happiness in the long term, because that's in line with your values, and that's going to be more important for you than your desire now. So let's go back to that exercise we done at the beginning, the funeral. Now you can use this in your mission statement. Think about what when I said have a think about how you would like people to remember you, what you'd like them to be saying about you. And you can use this, to write your mission statement. You want people to remember you as being very hardworking, or a really good friend, that was always there for someone. So use that in your mission statement. It doesn't have to be by the end of the year. It just at some stage before your funeral, which hopefully is not too soon. You can be how you want to be remembered. So, yeah, if you feel like your life isn't going in the direction you want, if you feel that you're just going through the motions, then give it a go writing a mission statement. Just take yourself away from everything for a bit. I'm not saying like a day or a week. Just get yourself somewhere quiet. Have a think about what you want to achieve, and write down how you want to get there in all different aspects of your life. Now, if you don't know how you're going to achieve that, then just write down that you're going to do research into finding out how you can do that certain thing. But just make sure you follow through on it. That is a very important thing. So thank you to everybody who's tuned in. I hope you enjoyed this talk. unfortunately the sun's just come up, so it's, well, not come out, it's going down, but it's come out from behind a cloud, so I'm pretty light here. I am a life coach, so if anybody, you know, has got some challenges in life, or, you know, would like some help with some, you know, certain things in life, then, you know, I'd love to work with you. You can get in touch with me via this Facebook page. You know, drop me a message and we can have a little meeting and we can see how we can work together. So thank you very much again. Have a nice evening, nice day, have a nice life. Make sure you're happy. Okay, bye-bye. So that was my live video, and yeah, I hope you liked what I spoke about. And like I said before, this is all about me building up my confidence and seeing that I can speak to people, and you know, because there's a lot of times in my life when I've had to go to meetings or I've had to give a presentation, but I put it off because, you know, I just didn't have the confidence to do it. So, you know, it's nothing major, just doing a Facebook Live. You know, there's nobody here, there's nobody around me. So, you know, but it is a little win. It does build up my confidence and it gets me into practice. I can do it. You know, I'm doing some talks, so, you know, if anybody ever says to me, oh, Robert, could you do a talk on something for 10 minutes? I say, oh, yeah, I've done that. And, yeah, it's all about small wins, small steps, and, you know, building up your confidence. Hope you enjoyed this video. If anybody wants to speak about, you know, getting, you know, building up your confidence, or, you know, what goes into it when I do a Facebook Live, if you want to do a Facebook, you know, how I can prepare, you know, I usually write out, you know, a load of stuff, and, you know, little things like write little notes on here just so I remember. So yeah, if you'd like to, you know, if you'd like a video on, you know, advice on doing Facebook Lives or even YouTube videos, then please let me know. Drop me a message. And, you know, again, like I said on there, I am a life coach. So if anybody would like, you know, has any challenges, then we can work together. Thank you very much. Bye bye.